Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And as always, my Instagram DMs are open, so if you have any suggestions or recommendations for my videos, send them my way. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this very basic, very simple, glowy summer look. We will be using a tinted moisturizer that has SPF, so your face will be protected all summer, ladies. So let's get started. Okay, so I already have moisturizer on and I did my eyebrows already. Shout out to the gals who can get their eyebrows microbladed and look normal, because I look crazy when I just have my eyebrows on and nothing else. So first I'm gonna go in with a primer. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this. It's like a good thick primer that really hides all of my pores. I have crazy pores up in my cheeks, so this does a good job at hiding it, and I think this pairs really well with the Rare Beauty Skin Tint. So next I'm going to go in with a concealer just on my eyes. I always do my eyes separately with concealer, because if I put foundation and then concealer on my eyelids, it creases really bad. When I'm just putting concealer on, it's a lot less product, so I think that's why it creases less. I always use the Coty Airspun powder. I've been using this since high school. I get it at Walmart, but I swear by it. Even if you're a person who's into bougie makeup, like, try this out, because I swear it's so good. So since we're going for like a simple, summery, glowy look, I'm just going in with a very neutral shade in my Jaclyn Hill palette that I've also had forever. I'm just going in with like this light brown shade just to contour my eyelids a little bit. If I don't put any eyeshadow on my eyelids, then I look scary, so this just gives a little bit of life to my eyeballs. We're moving, so things are a little crazy in the background. Just ignore, we're getting there slowly but surely. We actually just got our rug today. I'm gonna show you. We just got our rug today and I absolutely love it. I think it looks so good. I'm going for a very neutral, I don't wanna say boho, because I don't think I'm boho, but just neutral browns, tans, creams, blacks. That's the vibe that I'm going for. Just because I feel like in the future, whenever I go to other apartments or move into a home one day, I can still use the same furniture and the same pieces and kind of get creative with it if I want to then. But for now, we're sticking with the neutrals. Okay, so I'm not putting on eyeliner. I'm just gonna put on mascara, which I will do at the very end. So now we're gonna work on the face. So for the face, we're using Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. This has SPF in it, so I swear by it in the summer. I've been using this for a bit now, and I like it. It's like a light and very natural coverage, which I think is perfect for the summer. Provides protection against the sun, and it looks really good on the skin. So this is my go-to all summer long. So what I do is just pour some out onto my hand, and then I go in with a sponge just like I do with any other foundation. And then we bounce. What's nice about tinted moisturizers is you can literally pour it out on your hands and rub it into your skin. So it's kind of nice that you can just throw it on and smear it on your face when you have somewhere you need to be quickly. I just like to use a sponge because I feel like it gives me better coverage. Also, don't come for me for the shade. We're gonna work that out with some bronzer. Like I said, I've been using this for a minute, and I have been out in the sun since then. So I've gotten a little bit of color, so this makes me look crazy, but just wait on it. I always bring some down to the neck just for blending's sake. Okay, now that I look like a ghost, we're gonna make it 10 times worse with concealer, but these under eyes get dark, so Lord knows I need it. I also put concealer on my nose and my chin just for a little extra cover up and a little bit extra brightening. Okay, now when it comes to setting, I usually always set my under eyes, and then I just start lightly patting powder across my entire face to kind of set my face. We're not gonna do that here because we're going for like a glowier look. So I'm gonna be using liquid contour and liquid blush. So So we don't want to set our face and then go in with liquid because things are going to be patchy and dry and weird. So keep your face wet other than the concealer because that creases pretty quick. So I'm just going to go in here with my sponge and set my under eyes only. Okay, like I said, leave the rest of your face wet. If you want to see the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer up close, here it is. A little pasty, but we're gonna get her right in a minute. So for contour and blush, I'm using this Makeup by Mario, these sticks. In contour, I have the shade Light Medium. And then for blush, I have the shade Soft Coral. So I'm gonna go in lightly on the contour just because liquid ones you can get crazy quick. So I'm gonna go light, and then it's so nice because here's the stick with the contour, and then on the other side it's a brush, a blending brush, so you can blend it in with this rather than using your sponge. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead to make my 5 head look like a 4 head, and then I just put a little bit on my cheekbones. So then I just blend it in. And when I'm blending in contour on my forehead, I kind of push it back into my hairline so that it looks shadowy and almost natural. It's so subtle, but this already helps so much. It just provides a little bit more life into the skin. And then when it comes to the cheekbones, I pat. So I kind of like do the same thing that I do with the sponge, which is a little tricky with this brush, but I try not to drag it. You'll just see what I do. Okay, so first I pat, then I kind of drag upward. So I bring it upward to make it look, again, a little bit more natural, like it's a natural contour that I already have and I don't need makeup for. Yins know how it goes. Okay, so that's it for the contour on my cheeks. Now what I do for my nose is I take a little brush, kind of like a flat brush like this, and I just dip it into the stick a little bit and just kind of line my nose. Now again, you kind of need to watch with the liquid contours because you can look crazy quick, but if I ever go too crazy on my nose, I just take a sponge and like blend it out. Also, apologize for not always looking at the camera. I have a mirror set up right next to the camera, so I'm like kind of relying on that. Okay, next we have blush, which I already said is in the shade Soft Coral. This color is beautiful, and don't let it scare you. It looks very pigmented, but it blends so naturally and so beautifully. I love it. So my goal here is to get it on the apples of my cheeks. So when I smile, like the chunky parts of my cheeks. So the easiest way for me to do that is like make a weird fake smile and then kind of put the product where I want it. I also put the product upward because, again, trying to make the illusion that our faces are lifted. And when I blend it, I also do this weird awkward smile, so don't judge. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna put on highlighter because that is like the star of the show. In the summer, you want to look glowy. Now, you can go in with a liquid highlighter. The highlighter that I use is actually an eyeshadow in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it looks very wet. So I just use that powder, and it works fine. So I'm gonna take a brush, go into the highlighter, and put that on my cheekbones. You can get crazy with it. We do not judge here. So I'm not going in with a lip. I'm just using chapstick and maybe lip gloss later because I'm going for that natural vibe. So the last thing we have to do is put on mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. I swear every drugstore mascara from either CoverGirl or Maybelline is like top notch. Like, you cannot convince me to buy a bougie mascara from Sephora because every mascara I've used from Rite Aid has done the job for me. Okay guys, this is the final look. Really simple, really easy, my go-to in the summer. I'm obsessed with this Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. Like I said, there's so many different ways you can use it. If you're someone who just wants to squirt and smother on some protection, it's good. If you're someone who likes to take their time and build something up to full coverage, that's good. It has SPF, so I recommend that to everybody in the summer. If you're not wearing sunscreen, wear it. And if you're being stubborn about that, get this so that it has SPF and it's protecting you from the sun. There has been so many things going on in my life that I can't wait to share with you guys. I really appreciate you all bearing with me. I haven't posted a video in over a month, but just know this channel is going to be very active. We have a lot going on, a lot of exciting things that I want to share. So if you are not already, subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so that you'll know every single time that I post a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.